Hello and welcome to Eat These Words. Today we're going to be doing blackberry and apple crumble. Yeah, it's one of our favourites around here, any crumble is. First of all, I had 3 cooking apples, which I cut up into little pieces and popped in a pan with a little bit of water on the bottom and let to cook. It only took a few minutes because they were pretty new apples. Then I added 3 tablespoons of sugar to that, normal granulated sugar, and then I put it to one side to cool down. In the meantime, in my bowl I have 8 ounces of self-raising flour, to which I am going to add, now this is optional, 2 ounces of rolled oats. You don't need to put these in if you don't want to. If you're leaving them out, then I would advise you putting 10 ounces of flour in. To this, I'm going to add 5 ounces of stalk margarine. You can add butter or plant-based spread, whichever you prefer. And we're going to use our hands to bring this together. Now, unlike pastry, what you're looking for is a fairly lumpy texture. So break up your butter, margarine, whatever you want to use. Break it up into pieces. It makes it easier to deal with. And then push it through your fingers with the flour and the oats. And just keep going until you've got reasonably rough breadcrumbs. Shouldn't take too long. Just push it through your fingers, rub it in. Just push until it all comes together. This is a recipe my nana used to make, my mum used to make, everybody's made this recipe. It's a classic recipe and works every time. So this is the kind of texture we're looking for, if you can see that in my bowl, because we're nearly finished. If you've still got lumps in there, that's fine, that'll help with the crunchiness. And what I add to mine is demerara sugar, about 4 to 5 ounces. It's up to you how sweet you want it, but I prefer demerara sugar or granulated sugar because it gives that lovely crunch, and demerara sugar gives you that lovely toffee flavour that goes with apples and so forth. Now just push it through with your fingers, don't rub it in. Now you can actually add cinnamon at this stage into here as well if you so wish, but I like mine plain. And what we're going to do with that now is put it into our pie dish. This is a good time to put your oven onto gas mark 6 to heat up. And I'm going to place into my dish my apple mixture that I made earlier. So I'll spread it out, and you're thinking, where are the brambles? Where's the blackberries? We call them brambles around here, in case you're wondering. So I've got some frozen blackberries here. There's about 150 grams, maybe less. And yes, they're frozen, but it won't harm it. What happens is they pop in the oven and they make an absolutely gorgeous, whoopsie daisy, there's one on the floor. These are from my garden as well. So just pop as many in as you want. It's not a art form this, just pop them in. Is pop our crumble mixture onto the top of here. Now then, the best way to do it is to spoon it on, in my humble opinion. Makes for less trouble. At the number of times I've thrown it everywhere. And start in the middle and work your way out. If you pile it up in the middle and then spread it out, it tends to work better. And what we're aiming to do is just cover the filling that's on the bottom. Even it out. You don't press on it. We don't want it to be compacted. If we compact it, if you press it down, you won't get the texture that you're after. There we go. And I'm going to pop that in the oven, gas mark 6, for half an hour until it's golden on top. The apple and bramble crumble has come out the oven, and we're going to cut into it now. So I'm just going to take a bit off the side here. And look at that. There you have it.